Hi, this is Mrs. Daw, and I am here to talk about Lesson 22, Naming Fractions and Adding Dollars and Cents. I'm doing it this way because we have a lot of vocabulary that we need to talk about. When we are talking about parts of a whole, that is what we reference as a fraction. And so if you will write this with me, let's see. Oh, come on now. Our fraction is written with two numbers, and it names part of a whole. So we can have fractions like cutting up pizzas, but we can also have fractions of large groups of people that we've separated into parts. So fractions are really slick. The other thing that you need to know in fractions is that the denominator, I know I'm gonna write this. It's the bottom number of a fraction. That tells us how many parts are in our whole. And where we have the denominator, we also have our numerator. And that is the top part of the fraction. I'm going to scroll up. Another place that we use fractions is within money. And when we have a decimal, it separates the dollars amount from the cents. And finally, I want to talk to you a little bit about compatible numbers. These are numbers that they're relatively easy to swap out. An idea where we swap out a number for a number that's a little easier to work with. An example, for instance, would be $9.49. A compatible number for that would be $9.50. Not exactly the number, but easier to add or subtract if we need to. So compatible numbers it's not necessarily a rounding number, but it's a number that's close to the one that we're working with that makes it easier for us to work with it. Let me write this down. Two or more numbers that are relatively easy to work with. And then I love this part, estimate. An estimate is an approximate value. So we're not getting the exact amount, but we're getting kind of a really close amount to what would be the actual number. There are times when I'm in the grocery store and I just do an estimate in my mind on how much I've spent. I haven't come up with the exact number, but I have an idea. I think, oh, I bought something that's $4.50. I'll think about it's about $5. I've bought something that's $6.12. Well, I'll think that it's about $6. And then I add $6 and $5 together. I know that I'm going to spend about $11. I'll probably be spending a little different number than that, but it gives me a good idea of what we're going to, what our number will be close. I really like doing estimating when I'm doing a test. There are times when my math has gone way crazy and I'll be like, if I do the estimate, adding and subtracting, it gives me a rough idea. Oh, my answer should be about 100. Well, if I do my math and I get an answer that's about 300, that's 333, I know that I've probably done something wrong based on my estimate. Okay, let's get down to some nitty gritty. A dime is a fraction of what dollar? Of a dollar. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to just draw 10 dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to color in this one. This is going to be our 1 dime. So our denominator is going to be how many parts of the whole. We know, let's count this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 parts of the whole, and we have one of these today. That's this guy. So a dime is 1/10. Next one. Now this is gonna give you, this is a little clue. 3/4. I'm gonna put 25 cents. Is a fraction of what? Of a fraction of a dollar. So we first have to ask, we have to ask how many parts are in a dollar? Well, we have 3 right here. I'm going to circle these. But we know that 3/4 does not make up a dollar, does it? We have an extra dollar, we have an extra quarter right here. Now we have a dollar. Mrs. Dawes got to practice getting good on her. And so we know that our denominator is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Our denominator is going to be 4. And how many parts are going to be in our numerator? 1, 2, 3. So 3/4 is 3/4 of a dollar. And now number 4. At the book fair, let me pull this down. So okay. At the book fair, Sayorin bought 2 books, one for $3.75 and the other for $2.75. How much did Sayorin pay for both books? The trick here is we need to take, and let's see, I'm gonna put our dollar sign, $3 and 75 cents. I'm reading this again because I'm like, I want to make sure that I understand it correctly. So I want to make sure that you do this too. There's times when you get in the middle of it and you go, am I doing this right? Stop what you're doing and read it again. So here we go. At the school book fair, Soren bought 2 books, one for $3.75 and the other for $2.75. So I'm going to write, how much did he pay for both books? So this means we need to add these 2 up. Here we go. 5 plus 5 is 0, plus 1, 14, plus 1 is 15. Carry my 1. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. So he paid $6.50 for both books. And finally, for her garden, Imelda purchased some packets of vegetable seeds for $3.25 and some tomato plants for $4.49. What is a reasonable estimate for the total cost of her purchase? Now, you could go and sit in the checkout line and go $3.27 plus $4.49 and add it up. But I think that there is an easier way on this. I personally would use a compatible number. I could say $3, but I think it's just as easy to say $3.25. I like adding 25 cents to it. And I could say $4.50 because for me, it's really easy to add 50 plus 25. That's like 1/4 plus 50 cents. Super easy for me because I know that these two make 75 cents. So I know that she's going to spend about $7.75. And so there we have it. This is the beginning of lesson 22. Come and join me.